we have, once again, a completely different take on the scroll. And this is by a man who thinks a lot, and he's very active in the community. Every time I see him, he's got something else going on. He's a teacher. And I don't know what else to say about him. He's got energy, and he knows a lot about zombies. I'm going to turn it over now to Charlie Reis to tell you about his very unique scroll. Here you go, Charlie. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Charlie Reis, or Charlie, and I love the idea of scrolls. Like, if you think about your computer use, when you go up and down navigating a web page, you're scrolling up and down, so we're still based on this notion of sequence. Because your reading text is temporal, or you're looking at pictures like comics, like we saw most of, are sequential art. So I brought a bunch of stuff to explain my scroll because it's not big, it's teeny. And I did that on purpose because I love to obsess about detail. So the first thing I want to show you is a scroll done on cow bone that's etchings, and this is about the life of Buddha. I bought this next to the Natural History Museum. I was originally going to use it for wristbands in a kung fu movie I was making, but I felt it was too sacrilegious. But I welcome you to come and inspect it. The second thing is my box for my scroll. I built this the last couple of days. I wanted it to look like a toy from the South in the Depression era. It's supposed to be lit up on the inside, but it looks like an old oak tree, or something you find in a barn or an attic, and that's exactly what I wanted. And when you open it up,
put in the light, Charlie.
My scroll is inside. And I lettered it, I drew it. So I'm going to stop talking for just a moment and sort of scroll through a little bit and then show you what I based it on.
Tell us what it says, Charlie.
I'll tell you in a moment. So it's inked with Sharpies and then drawn with any regular pencil. Because everybody is creative. You don't need the most fantastic materials, although I do want the gift certificate. So that is like cardstock, adding machine paper, and cardboard, and then just painted and drawn. And it's based on this book here, Fine Old Dixie Recipes. And you see like, I bought this book for like $1 in a thrift store in New Orleans about 10 years ago, and I'm so obsessed with it that I like replicated it. And I want to read you a little bit, because it's so much fun to be read to in a bar. People think the Southland is a place where the sun shines brighter, the breezes are gentler, and the birds sing sweeter, and the flowers are fairer. We, who have edited this cookbook, which we hope you will find helpful, think of the Southland as the hearthstone of superb cooking. And it goes on and on. And at first, I was like, this is the most racist document I've ever seen. And then I was like, wait! This is a cultural artifact that's amazing, that represents Dixieland cooking. And it was published in 1939, the time it was published. So it was the South, it was the Depression. So that's what I based the drawings on, and what I did was highlight a recipe for Kentucky burgoo, and burgoo is an enormous stew, 1,200 gallons of stew that they used to serve at the Kentucky Derby. So the box I put it in, which houses a scroll, and you can actually scroll up and down like your computer page. And it's supposed to have an internal light, so it looks like a hurricane lamp or something. It's based on Rene Magritte's Empire of Light, because it starts out light at the top and gets dark at the bottom. And I'll show you that picture. This is the Empire Light. I actually was such a geek in college, I had this in my dorm room as a big poster. But, you know, I love books. I'm an English professor, I draw, I paint, and so this is everything, and I cook. So I put it together in this, and it's an object that I welcome you to come look at, touch, scroll through it. Thank you.